All right, this is part 2. Okay, let's... Okay, this is part 2. What I was talking about last time about Darius Slay. I would prefer to have Darius Slay go in 100% versus the Packers. Sit him out during Kansas City if he's still gimpy next week. But I'll get into that next week. So what I was getting at is I want to see how the if Slay is 100%, I want him to go against Kansas City. But I'll get into that. But if he's not, what I want to see is how their backups. Their backups in the Eagles when Slay went out, they played good. They played the secondary. They were swatting balls down. Again, the tackling has to be better. But when Slay went out, they didn't skip a beat. Lions got another touchdown, and were just able to hang on. But they should have put the game. This game should have been a blowout. The Lions should have scored about 34, maybe 34, even 37 points. But they didn't. And that's something that they need to work on. They need to work on really just sealing the thing. I mean, just closing the game down. That's the biggest thing. And the Slay injury, hopefully it's not too bad. But it was nice to see the offensive line. Matthew Best would have pointed, what I didn't get him, point one, 0 sacks. Stafford did not get sacked at all against that Philadelphia defense, and they've got a formidable defense. This is what they need. They need to get 0 sacks because he cannot be sacked as many times as he was last year. And before I close out, what I'm getting at is right in the first 3 games, even though the Arizona game was an Arizona game, the Lions defense is holding up their end of the bargain. It might not look like it, but that's what I see. The defense is playing better. So the offense is what is shooting themselves in the foot. You know, people will say the timeout and all that in the Arizona game, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But Stafford needs to play better. They need to do better on their running game. I mean, Kerryon Johnson only had 20 yards rushing yesterday. He was trying to go up against Fletcher Cox. It's not going to work. I said that in my pregame. So he needs to go more around the outside. They tried to do a little bit. Ty Johnson was in there for a little bit. He didn't. But then again, you gotta give the Eagles front 7 credit. I mean, because they knew. They need to run the ball better. And the thing is, if they can't, then they're going to be in a world of trouble because they really need to get that, because that's going to they need to be able to run to be able to implement Darrell Bevell's system. Once they get some more yards running and they establish a running game, then they can go all over the place. But that's really the biggest area, special teams and their running game, really. And that's they need to correct that. If they don't correct those 2 areas, it's going to be a long season. But for now, the defense is holding. But you can only expect the defense to win games for so many for so long. The offense has got to come out, and it's got to come out and score and score and score, really. And until they do that, they're going to have these squeaky games. But it would be kind of nice to see them get a game where they can get it in hand and where they can actually seal the deal. And that's their biggest problem right now. They're not able to seal the deal. It's too squeaky clean, but a win is a win. It's good. It's nice. So let's hope they just keep getting better as the weeks go on. They're still technically undefeated, but I still say that I call the Arizona game a loss. But they got big things coming up. And anyway, well, that's it. I want to get this finished before this gets shut off. And I will talk to you next time. Have a good week, good day, and we will talk to you next time.